Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. Give him around 6. That's going to make it second and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting runs like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is second and 4. To throw is Prescott. His first throw is an interception. Cooper to Dean in to pick it off. And the Eagles take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Prescott's pass intercepted. The Eagles take over first and 10. At the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46. Right to the air, it's Hurts. And look at this, only takes them one play before they're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
48-yard line.
We spend so much time talking about an offense and how they script their first 15 plays typically. But how about that defensive coordinator, that head coach? Heck, every player on that sidelines, you couldn't script it any better. Well, other than maybe taking the ball away, creating a negative play.
Free up the middle, it's a breakaway. It's a Philadelphia touchdown.
Touchdown, Eagles.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Send right down the middle and good. They jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Turpin with a return. Showing a little burst so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, first and 10. Back to throw, here's Dak. That's Cox, hits the Arizona rookie. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 14.
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Give to Williams from the gun. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
On On second down, a run with Williams. And he will not score, but he got oh so close, Brock. Out of bounds, 4 yards shy of that end zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? That's taking the lessons learned from your last defeat, that negative play, and putting it right into practice and fixing it. And this time, well, they get that push, they get that surge, and they get a first down.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Second down, here's Dak. Oh, he's got it, it's in close. To the pylon, and he will get there. Touchdown, Dallas. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And that ties things at 7.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. And he can't hang on. The catch was there for him, Brock, but his hands took that one off. So the incompletion means it's second down. Back to throw, Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And no shot at getting upfield after making this catch, so give him 1 on that short completion.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Barkley gets it on third down. He's got room to roam. And he's stopped, but they're going to have the first down, as well as some bonus yardage as that late flag comes in. All right, so a lengthy gain on the play remains, and you can tack on some bonus yards for the penalty.
You know, these defenders are just flying down the field, right? Doing anything they can to prevent the run from going for a touchdown, but sometimes, instead of jersey, you get that face mask, and a big play gets even bigger.
Oh, enveloped by the defense. They get him at the 32. Matching last week's effort with that sack.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
On second down, here's Hurts. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up third down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Well, even after the dropped INT, Brock, this drive's days seem numbered. They've got third and long here. Hurts setting up to throw. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. Dak to the air here. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off by Quinion Mitchell.
Must be paying these guys a day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, with a whole lot of excitement in between.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the pistol, Hurts. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. First play of the drive, Brock, you always tell me this, always the start of a new battle, and the defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right?
Yeah.
You got to now put yourself in a manageable 3rd down after lack of execution on 1st.
It's Hurts throwing on 2nd. And that one's going to be incomplete. 3rd down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there could be more interceptions.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Now Hurts. This one's caught. Smith has it. He's going to go out of bounds. Give him about 15 before he did so. And it's going to be a Philadelphia 1st down.
That's good for Eagles. 1st down. 1st and 10
Here's
at the
Hurts.
45-yard line.
Lemon's got it, left side. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Gain limited to a couple.
A gain of 2.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Cowboys territory. He got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3. That's going to do it for our 1st quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking down a 3rd and 3. Throwing here, Hurts. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Man, a little would have done the job, but they threw for a lot there, Brock. Just couldn't make that deep shot work.
Kate, if you look at just about any pass play known to mankind, there's something called an alert, right? Somebody that's going to clear something out for somebody else, and that was an alert, that was a shot, just didn't hit it.
Hurts now on 4th. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
First and 10 now from the 46. Dak off the play fake. That's Flanoy. He's got it. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
On 2nd down, Prescott taking a deep shot here. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Yeah, kind of had a feeling this was coming, Brock. Run game firmly established right now. We start to see him taking shots. Just missed there.
Yeah, run play action. I think that's worked since, I don't know, the early 1900s. So
maybe the 18th.
So it's not a bad, yeah, not a bad recipe to follow.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Prescott to throw. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up fourth down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
On fourth down and 5, the offense staying out there. They do snap it. Here's Prescott. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And this is going to go for a gain of 20 as that converts on fourth down.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. Well, this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal. So much of what he does is polished and repeatable week to week, but he's facing a challenge in this one, Brock. First time that he has brought one in.
I like the way you say that, just an attention to detail.
Yeah.
What the elite receivers in the game seem to have today, but so does this defense, to your point. They've been on top of it, not letting him get much room to operate.
And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Gain limited to a couple.
Brings up second and goal at the 1-yard line.
Now it's second and goal from the 1. Williams takes this the wrong way. That's a loss all the way back to the 5. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, and knocked down that runner.
And he will finish this in the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. C.D. Lamb, his 50th career touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
Eagles 7.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Working on 2nd down. Hurts. And that hit breaks up the catch, takes us to 3rd down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Hurts looking to throw. Pass caught by Lemon. And they're going to wind up with about a 6-yard gain here as he's hauled down. Going to be a decent bit short, though. It's 4th down.
6 yards.
The Eagles are in punt formation. Cavante Turpin on the return for the Cowboys. Brings it in at the 12. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Prescott set to pass. And he's not going to get away. Pressure takes him down at the 19. Jordan Davis. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
This offense has been in a rhythm, settled in and found it in the first half. But hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little bit. Kind of reminds me, Kate, in baseball, when you're facing an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this defense does the same to the QB.
2nd down coming from Prescott. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Eagles take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Prescott's pass intercepted. Sets up a 1st down and goal at the 10-yard line.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Hurts to throw. Firing end zone, and this is hauled in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Mekhi Lemon is 4 through the air this season. Elliott's with the extra points. And we're back square, 14 apiece here. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Turpin with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. Talk about an explosive start to this drive. 48 yards.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. They stay on the ground with Williams. Give him 2 yards, stop made pretty quickly there. And that's going to give Dallas the 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
The Cowboys signaling for their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Ooh, he had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to Jarman loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Here's Prescott on second down. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Now here's Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to take him down just short of that marker. In that range, might we see them go for this fourth down? Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this. On fourth down, Prescott to throw. He finds it beyond the marker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal. Now Dak to throw. Catch made. And he's going to be brought down before he can really do anything after that catch. So give him, it looks like about 7. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. Escapes a defender. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Third quarter is going to start with a run by Barkley. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. From the pistol, Hurts. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. They get to him, he's hit, brought down after a gain of about 10. And that is good for an Eagles first down.
And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now Hurts. And the Russians going to win this rep. They get to him. Donovan Ezeraku. And now it's second and 19.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's second and 19. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. He gets it ahead, lines up with about 3. Wrapped up on that play by big Quentin Williams.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out! The Cowboys scoop it up. Quick thinking and a great effort. Brock adds a bunch on that fumble return.
We got a close game here, late on both sides of the ball. We're getting the same message from the coaches. Any play could be the impact play that decides this one. And in this case, how about that? It's a literal impact as the big hit forces a clutch fumble.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Well, you've taught me, Brock, sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
The other thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's Dak. And he gets it away, but nowhere close to that target. Incomplete. Quick thinking just to get rid of it there, Brock, but no chance. It's 3rd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And it's going to be incomplete. The receiver looked like he had it at first, but the defense came in and knocked that ball out. It's 4th down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
Kate, that turnover really left the opening right there, and they stepped through it. They didn't blow the door off the hinges, but they came in enough to take the lead and now put this game on their defense's shoulders.
Moore with a return.
Elijah Moore on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Hurts. He's hit and taken down. They got him at the 18. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
On 2nd down, here's Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
They'll throw 3rd and long. This one's caught. Smith has it. There's the stop. Damage finally comes to an end after a 17-yard pickup. And that sets up an Eagles 1st down.
That's good for an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hurts setting up to throw. And he put everything he's got behind it. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Handoff headed right. Barkley. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 70 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Cowboys bringing out an extra defensive back on 3rd. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Had to look up the middle, but trouble hanging on through that contact. That's going to force fourth down. Well, they're caught in that vicious cycle, Brock. They're losing partially because of the struggles they've had throwing the ball, but because they are losing, they got to keep throwing it and risking these contested lanes.
I've said to you once, I've said to you a million times, coordinator's job is to get you open, right? My job is to get you a one-on-one, and your job
Is to win.
and they're not doing it.
They'll run for it with Barkley. And he is stopped a long ways from that line of game. They force a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Dak. To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Great start on that 1st down. Only need 2 here on 2nd. Dak to the air here. Look is there, but so is a defender. That hit forces the drop. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Prescott to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Just 1 tick left now in the 3rd quarter. They do snap it. Here's Prescott. And they pick him off again. Rick Woolen with the INT. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Fourth quarter underway. Here's Barkley. And he only manages 1. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's Hurts. Completed left side to Smith. And he's going to get about 3 here, almost all of it on the catch. The defense was there immediately.
Now 3rd and 5.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Throwing here, Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Right side complete to Lemon. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the 2nd half.
And he didn't get it. Oh, the kick is no good. That leaves the door open for a field goal now to tie this game.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
So
for
following that missed
Philadelphia.
point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Returning it from the 4. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
First and 10 from the 32. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And give him about 4. Nothing beyond the catch. And hit got there quickly.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Got 4 on the completion, so still 6 ahead of him on second down. Up the gut they go with Williams. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
Throw here, third down. And this won't even get back to the line, Brock. Hit erased any chance of that one. It's incomplete, fourth down. Continuing to throw it despite the game he's had, Brock. Coaches obviously still have faith in him despite all these interceptions.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think it's faith. And it's also like a sense of belief that, and they know, these coaches know, that this is where you've got to work through it. Not on the practice field, but in what gets really tough right here in game action.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
50% hit rate on fourth down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate. And that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
Brought to the ground finally after a gain of about 17 yards. And it's going to be a Philadelphia first down.
17 yards. And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They go play fake with Hurts. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
We've played 3 quarters here already, and those look like some fresh legs defensively, getting after the quarterback, forcing him out of the pocket, and forcing another incompletion.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Hurts to throw. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. Hurts looking to throw. Forced out to his right. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Makai Lemon, his 9th of the year. That's his 3rd in this game. Elliott on now to attempt a point after. Oh, and it's no good. Just his 2nd missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So now after his 2nd missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Turpin with a return. Things going well so far. And that'll put him up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. Now Dak to throw. Got for big yards on the right side. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Complete to Ryan
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
All right, and I'll go pistol set here. Dak out of the pistol. And this is going to be incomplete. They were on him right off the snap, and that hit altered the throw. That brings up second down.
The good news there is he got the ball out of his hands and did not take the sack. The bad news is he's got to collect himself, regroup after that big hit, and make sure they find a way to execute.
Second down, here's Dak. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet.
Complete to Ryan Flanoy. Touchdown, Dallas.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Send right down the middle and good. And they'll trail by less than a field goal now.
26, Cowboys 24.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Flushed out of the pocket. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. Oh, this big guy is moving. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goddard, the 40th of his NFL career. A chance to make it a 2-score game now and likely clinch the win with this try. And a likely game-winning kick is through. That should just about do it, Brock. We got a 2-score game now here late. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Here's Dak. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down.
That incompletion right there, Kate, it does stop the clock, and it gives you a chance. A chance to get in that huddle, regroup, and make sure you just fire your best shots here down the stretch.
Following the incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 now from the 30. To throw is Prescott. That's completed right side. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 35. 1st down, Cowboys.
Prescott will look to throw. Going deep here for the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
I understand that decision. Offensively, down a couple scores, you really have lost the luxury of patience, but you certainly have got to find some precision.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Dak. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
And a Cowboy first down.
Now Prescott. And instead of a receiver, that one finds the ground. Incomplete. It's 2nd down.
You look up at that scoreboard, and it's obvious. You still need a touchdown and a field goal. So to me, you got to kick it right here. I can't let any more of this game clock go. I know I need a field goal and a touchdown. Go get 3 right now.
The clock has fallen into its final minutes. Here comes 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Prescott. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. In the red zone now. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Andrew Makuba makes the play. Space on the right. He's got room. Hits the 20. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Looking to tack on 2 more. The Eagles and Hurts to the line.
The Eagles will set up for the...
They'll try to run it in. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion.
Cowboys 24. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Turpin with a return. Good work so far. He's got room. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Back to the air. Prescott after that pick. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Now, this just hasn't been the game they've wanted score-wise, Brock, and it has them as a result of that feeling like they've got to keep putting it up and taking chances here till the end.
And I'd say, Kate, right there, that was the kind of chance. When you get a one-on-one, you've got to find a way to win it, but this defense been doing their job.
Offense going audible this time. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Just continuing to add to some film that's going to be a little bit hard to watch. This guy, you typically don't see completion percentage numbers like this. Very, very accurate guy. Not today. He's going to have to figure out why.
Now to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
1st down, Cowboys.
So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles